should always make a way. I feel like I'm not gonna work my hands to the bones to provide. I'm
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
not gonna work 16 to 20 hours a day or a week to provide for my family.
Boy, if you don't shut your
You're the man, you have the penis, go get a job, get 3 jobs.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
My man has 2 jobs. Go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to buy me the things that I want because I'm a woman.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Women really expect men to work like a dog day in and day out and not give about themselves. Just have to care about them and their needs. And they're supposed to supply things for them. This is crazy. Like, the audacity of this woman. Yo, what is it that you do in your life that you deserve this?
And what does she do? Like, that's, if you ask her that, people will say you being sassy or you being weird, or men are being feminine or giving princess behavior, because we're gonna say, I want my man to get 7 jobs to get me what I want because I'm a woman. She basically said, because you're a man, you must work to provide for me. And because I'm a woman, I must get anything I want and you must break your back. And the crazy part is how you can tell this bitch is a goddamn freeloading thief and she never worked a day in her fucking life is because she said, I'm not working 16 hours a day or a week. You don't know what working is. You don't know how many hours people normally work in a day. Talking about 16 hours in a day. Most people don't work 16 hours, bro. And then 16 hours in a week, that's way too few. So, like, that's like almost nothing. So, like, you can tell that she has no conception of even what work is. She's just demanding that everything I want must be given to me, and that's it. And you do whatever you got to do to get it.
Like I told you before, honestly, women expect men to fawn over them to the point where they're on their knees crawling for them, drooling at the mouth, and just giving in everything that they want. That's how women see it nowadays, and I've been telling you that for the longest time. It's crazy how disrespectful and just on a pedestal they put themselves. Like, it's just disgusting.
Right. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck you think you are. Like, first of all, your voice stupid. You sound annoying. Like, you are annoying. You sound like you have the contents of the upper half of a bag of Lay's chips inside your head. For reference, that's nothing. Air. Bruh, explain to me what you do or what you are that makes you worth making them type of demands of any person.
For real.
That's insanity. Like, are you a god, a king, a fucking... What is going on here, son? Who raised you to believe this?
It's women being inflated by the word queen.
You watch too much
else.
TV.
No, I'm so serious.
They watch too much TV, bro.
I'm so serious. Like, they inflated it to the point where it's just like, oh, I'm so righteous, I'm so this, I'm so that they put themselves on a high pedestal, thinking that they deserve everything, the world, basically, and no one else should stand in their way, that no one else has their needs, it doesn't matter to them.
It's like when you're in a relationship with these type of people, it's like, if her needs are being met, the relationship is good. It doesn't matter what you're doing or what you have to go through. But as soon as her needs aren't being met, no matter what you're doing, it's a problem and you need to solve it. So no matter whether you're having a problem, you need to solve it. And if she's having a problem, you also need to solve it.
Right.
Like, don't
let her hear that you have a problem. No, you got to do that shit on your own.
Right.
What?
Exactly. She's not going to help you at all. And the first sign of trouble or where you can no longer do whatever that she's demanding, bang, she's gone. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she might even see someone who just is more advanced than you in money or whatever and just bop off with him anyway. Because he can pay, he don't got to get 7 jobs. He only got to get 5. And he can get me whatever I want, right? So she just gonna go with that guy. Like, you don't see how that's a fucking goofy, like, nihilistic mentality?
Hold on, ready for this? But then we'll complain that she doesn't get any time. And then we'll, like that girl who decided to have like a little business because they weren't having any intimacy time. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah. So explain to me. So basically, these bitches want a nigga to get 7 jobs so that then they can say that he doesn't pay attention to them. So,
right.
so they can then cheat on him anyway.
But he has to give her all the things that she wants.
Right. And definitely, you got to marry them immediately and have no prenup so that when they decide that you're not giving
all your shit,
that they can do that freely and without any constraints whatsoever to move on to the next man.
Again, me, I. This is the world of the women. Like, believe all women? No. Like,
yo, bro,
stop.
Get this the fuck out of here. This type of shit where people being raised underneath this type of bullshit, you need to understand that, bitch, niggas could just kick you to the curb and go find another one that doesn't have a stank ass attitude like you. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous.
And who's not delusional.
Right? Like, what is this Ocean's 11 fucking robbery? Like this is like her modus operandi. This is how she normally goes about dating. How can I extract as much money from these niggas as possible? But that's absolutely ridiculous.
But that's all. Like, these are all the women out here nowadays. It's crazy.
Because it's cool to be like that. That's this whole city girl, get the bag, take the bag from him, get the money, and don't give him nothing. It's literally a social trend. And these fucking weirdos think that their goofy little social trend like applies to people's real life bank accounts.
It's
like,
not cute.
Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're actually, it's like the last bitch that said all she gotta do is whisper in a nigga ear and he's just gonna take you to the ATM. With what dudes?
Who?
Where? That
Dudes
shit,
with peon brains.
right, with nothing in there. The same shit with the top of that Lay's bag. Cause ain't nothing that wouldn't work on me. It doesn't matter what you look like. That wouldn't work on me.
Listen,
so I don't understand.
I know men are gamblers, but if you that down and out for getting some punani, don't do it. That's a gamble that you don't, because you're gonna be finessed every single time. Why not? Every single time.
At that point, you might as well go find you an escort. At least you guaranteed to get what you pay for.
Right. There you go.
Rather than getting scammed by these fucking weirdos out here who literally have the exact same energy and behavior as fucking prostitutes, but don't pay out and pretend like they're not.
Don't put out.
Right. You're ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous. Y'all are clowns.
At least there are men that will have respect for women who actually do the service that they paid for, because they're not actually finessing them.
Of course, every single day of the week,
they both get what they want.
Every single day of the week, I would have more respect for an honorable sex worker than I do for these goddamn pseudo sex workers. Pretend scammers that be out here like prostitute adjacent weirdos that be out here acting like this behavior is normal. Like, she gonna get on a podcast and say, I need my man to have 7 jobs and work like a fucking slave. Like, it's ridiculous. Get the fuck out of here. Kick rocks, roll down the street in the garbage can. You piece of shit. Stop it. The fuck out of here.